of the DEC Brawals Championship. Introducing from the blue corner, we have Unib Jutt.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to DESI Brawals Championship. Joining me today is no one other than the mixed martial arts preacher, Coach Shaheen Kareem. Coach, it's an honor having you today on board.
Thank you so much, Ali. It's a pleasure to share the podium with you today here.
And the first fight of the night is Amir Khatak from Team DIR versus Unib Jutt from Team Shaheen Lahore. So this is a mixed martial arts amateur bout at a 56 kg bout, flyweight. So Unib is in the green and black, and Amir is in the grey, and the fight has just begun. Both fighters...
Good inside low kick by Team Shaheen.
And their physiques are also matching, Coach. You know, both of them... Amir seems a bit, he seems a bit stiff, but both guys on it with the leg kicks. Oh, that was a clean connection by Amir.
Good headlock throw. Let's see how Amir makes off that headlock. I can't really clearly see from here, but he's stuck in a bad bottom position.
Unib is trying to fight the hands off. Yeah,
Unib needs to find the hands off, and Unib needs to shrimp his hips out so that he can escape that headlock and get behind his back. Let's see how it plays out, because I think Red Corner is being pretty adamant with that headlock.
He's got a strong grip, Coach. He's got a strong grip on his neck. And Unib needs to find a way out, or this can be trouble for him if he stays in this position. What do you think, Coach? Does Amir has a chance of getting his hands tied this early if he's putting up so much pressure, right?
I mean, we don't know about his endurance level yet, but that should certainly be tiring for someone to hold on to a headlock like this, so strong. But I mean, strength is that X factor in fighting. You know what I mean?
Yes. Both fighters on the ground right now. He's trying to get out.
I believe the back is coming in a bit. The arm's going to be free anytime soon because... oh, yes. There you go. These tip-tap shots are only going to annoy him, but sooner or later that head's going to come off. What Amir needs to do is to push on his elbow and then free that head.
That's a strong grip, Coach. That's a strong grip.
But the thing about this grip is that it's not going to choke the guy out on the bottom, but it's certainly going to it makes it look like the other guy is on top and the guy on the receiving end is on the bottom. So the judges might score it as if the fight stays like this throughout the entire round. The guy on the bottom needs to free his arm. If he can't free his arm at this stage, you would see that his legs are sort of free. Or is he hooking the other leg? Oh yeah, he needs to unhook that top leg, his left leg, so that he can get out.
He's almost out. He's almost out.
Oh yes.
Good arm
squirming,
control
a little squirming, and then he's going to be out, hopefully. So there you go. There it's coming.
Yes.
Now the red corner needs to turn towards him because it's going to be a bad night for him. He's going to expose his back. The back is exposed already. The back guy trying to recover that one hook. Let's see who gets the mount first.
Yes. All right. So Amir is back on top.
Amir's back on top. Good top, open half guard. He needs to see that leg is unhooked, and Amir needs to just pass this. Amir needs to free that right leg that's inside Unib's half guard, and he needs to pass it. He should be going for mount or any other better position so that he can put a pounding on him.
Yeah, but Amir's got in his hand trap. 10 seconds to go for the very first round of the fight. Amir's getting a bit aggressive. He's trying to get on top, and that's the round.
Decent round for Amir. Let's see.
This must take a toll on you, coach. You know, you have the experience that when a fighter is on the ground and another fighter is on top, you know, and if he's gotten you in a hole, in a choke, and you're trying to get out, how much pressure is it at that specific moment on the specific fighter who's going through that?
The pressure is there, but it's totally dependent upon if you've worked that position or that particular escape for that hold or not. And the first and the foremost thing that you need to realize is that, you know, you got to breathe. Out of all the people in this event, the person that needs to relax the most is the person that's inside the cage performing for all of us.
Yes.
So if you're going to relax and if you're going to have your wits about you, sooner or later, you're going to escape that position.
Yes.
Provided your opponent does not know how to follow up.
Yep.
You know, you got to pray for that. Because if he knows what he's doing, it's going to be a quick night for you.
Yes.
Or a quick morning.
Beginning of round 2, both fighters on their feet. Let's hope for some haymakers now, coach.
Oh, I hope these guys are confident with the striking because they had a good opportunity, both of them in the first round.
Yes.
But they chose not to strike. I don't know why didn't Amir, like, he was on that spinning back fist, but he just sort of like stopped it.
Oh, beautiful low kick.
Low kick and a good counter by Amir.
Excellent counter by Unib. Excellent counter by Unib.
Yes.
So now they need to say, oh, a beautiful low kick again and a counter back from Amir.
Amir needs to set this up. Amir needs to set this up because he's going directly for the low kick. He's been telegraphed once.
Yeah.
He's been telegraphed the second time. It doesn't matter low or high. If it's around you, it's going to get countered anyway.
Yes. And if Unib catches him, it can be sleepy night for Amir, and we don't want that.
We have to see how these guys have how these guys can hold their chin onto themselves. Let's see if it another good takedown.
He goes for the takedown.
Not a takedown, good shot, but let's see against the cage.
Good clinch.
Knees in the clinch. I'd rather go for a trip. There you go.
Amir's trying to take him down, and he takes him down. Beautiful.
See, Amir has that like height disadvantage that you call because he's shorter than Unib.
Yes.
So he doesn't need to change his levels. He doesn't need to get his hips lower or his chest lower than Unib's chest to take him down.
Yes.
In fact, Unib has to put in the extra work because he's the taller guy to level. To balance levels with him so that they can defend the takedown.
Yes.
And it was so... You saw that, Unib was the one that initiated the takedown first, but Amir was the one that was able to get it.
Exactly.
Simply because Unib was unable to maintain his balance and he was unable to change his levels. So Amir's trying to pressure in the guard here. So as you see, Amir's hands are stuck underneath. He needs to free those hands. He needs to post them on the mat, rotate his elbows and free them, post them on his head, on Unib's head or his arms, and then start to pound.
Yes.
If he sits here all day, it's going to be all day. I mean, yes, the judges are going to score it for him, but if this keeps up for another 10 seconds, the ref's going to stand them up because you're not seeing any effort on either party's side.
Exactly.
I mean, the top guy's not trying to pound and get his hands free. The bottom guy just hanging on to dear life. So the referee should intervene at any time because he needs to see some action.
Exactly.
So
and this is very similar to round 1. Very similar to round 1. And if Amir keeps on going like this, he's going to get this round in his bag as well. And that's going to be very bad for Unib. Unib needs to make something happen.
I mean, Unib's got a couple of good shot-ins. Had he maintained and he need to circle the cage, would have been different. But what you're going to see is that these guys are going to be sticking in one place and trying to duke it out. That's when you're the most susceptible to takedowns, and that's when you're most susceptible to, getting your ass handed to you against the fence.
Exactly.
So, although it's a small cage, and small cage means more engagement, but you still got to move.
Yep.
Be it a circle, be it a square, the fight always happens in circular motion. You got to move, which saves you from a lot of trouble now, because he didn't move, Unib, and now he has to fight off of his back. Let's see if he's got, I think he's trying to go for that triangle. He's going to put that foot in Unib's bicep, Amir's bicep. He's going to try to throw that right leg over, but good recovery from Amir.
But Unib has a very strong hold of Amir's arm. Now he's almost gotten it out. He's almost gotten it out.
Coming in. Omoplata coming in. That left leg's going to go through his chin. He's going to cut angles.
He's got it. Oh.
And time.
Almost had him.
Time,
Almost had him, coach. Almost had him.
I wish if we had like 15 or 20 more seconds, I would have loved to see how we followed that up.
Wow. Coach, first and foremost, commentating with you is an experience on another level.
My pleasure.
Swear to God, man. The amount of info, the amount of detail is amazing.
Bless you, man. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to share this is our probably first commentating.
Exactly,
together.
first time we're commentating
it's not
together.
Gonna be the last one.
It's not going to be the last time. We're going to keep on getting it done and done and done. And we have around 12 to 13, 14 fights actually for this entire card tonight.
It's a stacked event today.
Stacked event, and I can't wait for the main event. I've been telling you from the beginning as well that Haider Farman is going to put on a show. The guy is a brawler, a gangster, and of course your protege. That's the most important thing.
I mean, today is just like another day. We put in the work. I'm here to just enjoy the fights, watch the guys see how they can do under pressure.
Yes.
So I'm not going to be judging or sort of, judging anybody. I'm just here to enjoy the show. I hope these guys do their best. I hope everybody does their best.
Exactly.
Because what we want to see is my students or not. We just want good raw talent, even not raw talent. Gone are the days. We need furnished talent, polished talent to come out of Pakistan now so that we can put it on the global stage, man.
And now round 3 begins, third and final round. Unib Jutt versus Amir Khatak. Both fighters ready.
Unib, let's see.
Oh, beautiful combination.
See, that's the fall I'm talking about.
Oh wow.
He should have made distance and kept on pounding
I
because he
almost
was
thought
hurting
he was
him.
going to go for a bulldog choke. And Unib gets him on his
that's
back.
when happens when you smell the blood. If you smell the blood, you got to be very careful of it because a single small mistake. He rocked Unib. He rocked Unib's shit, but he did not capitalize on it. I mean, if you rocked him with striking, just keep doing that. You know, you don't need to shoot for a takedown unless you've it's a premeditated, good drilled move.
Yes.
So if your swings are hitting him, make that distance, get those swings in. Look where it ended. Got you. Now you were on top, kicking his ass. The guy was wobbly, and now you're on your back, looking towards the lights, and that guy's about to rain down some hell on you. See, Unib's got some really good hand control. This is the difference that was lacking on Amir's part.
Huge
there you go. There's the
ground and pound. Huge hammer fist to the face. This is very effective, and this takes a toll on you as well. Amir is under some pressure right now.
Amir needs to finish. Unib needs to finish this
fight.
Because Amir has, I think, got the first 2 rounds
First 2 rounds in his pocket. Yes,
yes. He does. I mean, there wasn't much of an action.
Exactly.
The only significant strikes were thrown were from Unib's part, but the takedowns and the ground control that rendering Unib unable to get off of his back.
Unib is transitioning into rear naked choke, trying to get his back.
Let's see.
He's almost got it.
He needs to get back on his back, flatten his back.
Yes.
He needs to align himself with him. If this keeps happening, Amir's going to be on top any moment. Unib needs to put all the weight on that left leg that's on top, kick through so that he transitions back on behind Amir. Because he's on Amir's side at the moment. He needs to be behind him. There you go.
Amir's back on top. Whoa, coach, you predicted this. Brought to you by Coach Atisham first.
There you go. Let's see how good of a submission arsenal Unib has off his back.
Unib's throwing these small hammer fists from the back. Oh, he's got his arm. He's got his arm. It's tight. Coach, no.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
He's getting out. No. Amir's comfortable. Amir's comfortable right now. And it's all over. And it's all over. Unib Jutt by armbar in the 3rd round. Wow, coach. He was losing both rounds.
I didn't see the other guy tap though.
Yeah, neither did I. But from his reaction, I think he did tap because he's not fighting back. Otherwise, if he wouldn't have tapped, there would have been a brawl in the cage right now.
Understand, with that amateur scene, it was good that this happened in the first fight, but I know people refuse to tap here, but if a person refuses to tap, that's his will, that shows his grit,
Exactly.
See, that shows that there are people who are so serious in this line of work that they're going to get their arm broken, they're going to go to sleep without even being paid a single fucking penny for it. So sometimes it's all right for the referee to come in if the people are really, really amateurs, but these guys have fought before.
Yes.
The way these guys, carried themselves inside the cage, the way these guys fought and took those shots and everything, it shows that these guys have a solid future, and matches like these should not be stopped by the referee until or unless the person has tapped.
Yep.
Those things, those are reserved for kids or people who are if it's like first fight, second fight, that's fine. But in this case, I believe the referee should have kept the fight going unless Amir tapped. But that's how it is, It's the organizers are right on this point as well. कि हमने अपने लड़कों का मुफ्त में बाजू नहीं तोड़वाने. But that's just two sides to the coin, man.
True.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout is Unib Jutt by submission, belly down, armbar in the 3rd round. Congrats.